Well, I need this next segment in my life. Epiphany Sports is an up-and-coming sports platform for urban communities, aiming to get off the youth off the streets. And here to tell us more about is the CEO of Epiphany Sports, Sam Rivera. And good to have you.
Good to be here. Thank you.
Yeah. I said I need this next segment because, basketball season's over.
Uh-huh.
And so,
Yeah.
everybody's still talking, but there's a lot of talk. Free agency's getting ready to happen.
Yeah.
But when it comes to basketball, obviously, there's a passion that you have, and particularly connecting young people through basketball, and you do that with Epiphany Sports.
Yes, sir. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a path or a platform for guys that don't know how to get their game out there. So I've been pursuing a career in basketball for quite some time now. Due to injuries and lack of know-how how to get my stuff out there, I wasn't able to make it. But I was able to pursue and work and grind, and I got connected in all platforms. So coaching, training, officiating games, organizing tournaments, all that stuff. I was able to just network and get a hand in anything you can think of basketball. So using these connections, I'm trying to create a platform for young adults, young teenagers, even AAU programs that are with the fifth graders, fourth graders, on how to get their game out there, how to get scouted, go overseas, play even pro, semi-pro. So over the years, I've been able to, like I said, get connected to NBA players, D-League players, overseas, and we've been even able to get some guys from the Bronx overseas playing on, around the world. So basketball can eventually pay your bills if you work for it, you know what I'm saying? So
Exposure is key.
Yeah, exposure.
So talk to us about the exposure piece.
So now one thing is a lot of high school players or college guys, they don't know where to go. Like if you play in the Bronx, like some schools are more prestigious than others. So some schools, they do great jobs scouting and finding guys to like let's say a St. Ray's. There's a lot of guys that went pro or overseas that played at St. Raymond's High School that's here in the Bronx. But there's other high schools that whether they be Division II, Division III, where, they don't really get the exposure that they want. So after they finish high school, they don't know where to go afterwards, or whether it be a community college, which also is on a smaller level compared to like a big D1, D2 school, they don't know where to go. So what I've been able to do, just this past June 2nd, I've put together a group of 20 guys, and we played at Barclays Center in front of a big crowd. So that's one of the things I've been working on, and basically is the emphasis of Epiphany Sports. What we're doing is bringing all this talent together, forming teams. We're gonna do showcase games in front of large audiences. Being that I've been able to connect with agents and agencies that send people overseas, NBA trainers, NBA scouts, agents, all this stuff, we'll have them there, and it'll create an incentive for these guys to play hard and show the world what they got. So if we can get, a crowd of, a couple thousand people and all this, because what I'm trying to do is keep them focused playing ball.
Right.
Like I said, when they don't know where to go afterwards, they end up going, especially where we're out here in the Bronx, it's easy to get lost in the wrong crowd. So when we have these people here and these connections and all these guys that can help them go, further with their basketball career, it'll help them keep focus on basketball instead of going somewhere else. And with that being said, like with a large audience, I can help them get paid playing ball, whether it be, going overseas or just dunking for a commercial. Like,
Right.
we've been connected, we've been able to connect with all aspects. So
And even for those people who may not play at the highest level, right? You also do something for ball players who just want to just be able to play. And so, you just create this thing like, having solace as a basketball player.
yeah, so basketball can be therapeutic,
Very much so.
Yeah, basketball is therapeutic. It can also break your heart, but with Epiphany is, we have this showcase thing going on where we create a platform for all these guys. But moving forward, we got recreational leagues coming, AAU tournaments, basketball camps, basketball podcasts, basketball blogs, everything you can think of basketball, basketball brand, clothing, gear, everything you can think of basketball. And that'll create like you said, for the guys that might not have that talent or might not play at that high level, that'll also create jobs and stuff like that for these guys that have a passion for basketball, whether it be writing, whether it be just coaching, training, just working out, or just playing ball every weekend at a gym with good guys, you know.
So do you answer? So let me ask you: do you have the answer to my problem? Like, I came back after playing 4 years in Spain, and I need to get a job, but it became a hard transition.
Yeah.
After saying, listen, I've had a successful basketball career. I know it's over now. Now I got to go to work.
Yeah.
but I almost had to do that almost by myself.
Yeah.
But I think you're talking about it in some kind of ways that even for those ball players, there's something there for you too.
I actually do have a couple guys that went overseas. One that played in Germany. One is in Indonesia right now, coming back. Mid-July should be coming back. I got a guy that played in the G League. I got a guy that played in Lithuania. I got a lot of guys, you know. And when they come back, they don't, like you said, like it's tough. Now I got to go back to work.
It's hard to acclimate.
Yeah. So one of the main things with the Showcase League, right, is we'll eventually start selling tickets, right? At the Barclays, at the game that we did at the Barclays on June 2nd, we created, it was a nice turnout, and we sell tickets. Now with these tickets being sold, we get an income and I pay the players. This is what I'm trying to do. This is like the big thing right here. So I want the players to get paid, because everywhere else, you're paying to play.
It's a different thing.
Yeah.
Where you get paid.
So being that you're getting paid, you're getting the exposure and all that, playing ball with us, it'll keep you focused on basketball. Now, when basketball starts paying your bills, you don't have to worry about, oh, I got to go back to work, or I don't know what to do now, or, you know, or whatever the case may be. Or even if you don't have a job, you start getting involved in some other stuff.
I'm going to connect people with you right now so that way they can help to get their bills paid. You got to pay some bills too here. Sam, thank you so much for being with us. CEO of Epiphany Sports. Now, I want you to know, if you want more information about this up-and-coming sports program, you can always email Sam at epiphanysports.nyc, and they can always follow them at epiphany_sports. Don't go anywhere. We do have more open coming up right after this.